forth. It's the F1 style light. So I'm just opening the box. I ordered the one right here. I bought this adapter separate. If it focuses there. Okay, so this is their harness. This one's going to allow it to be easier to kind of plug and play it. The wire taps are here. Also came with these little connectors. Okay, so this is going to be the light right here. Let's open it up. I ordered the chrome one. I have a 2015 limited in the navy blue, and I just figured this would match it a little bit better since the taillights have the red with the chrome, and this would match with the exhaust tips as well in the car. So get the wiring on the back, your bracket, and in the box we just have some more connectors and wires and things like that. So these are the parts we have: connectors, wires, taps, and the actual light itself. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need to do is remove these fasteners. We have one on the left, one in the middle, and one on the right side of this back trim piece. And then we're going to have to go ahead and pop these clips off here and pull this trim off to expose the tail lights. That's going to be the first step. Just going to get a flathead, pop these lower three out on this trim piece. They pop out really easily. I'm sure you guys have already done things to your car. So once you pop those out, it just snaps off. It's really easy. It just pops right out. Next thing is the same clips that are on the behind the tail light. Make sure you pop out the black piece, and then you pull out the clear piece because you might crack it or have an issue with it. There you go. Those are the two that are from the behind the tail light. And just be sure to put these all in one spot so you don't lose them. Alright, so now that's done. You don't have to pull it back right now, but you can see this is really easily accessible. Now I can just pull this right back, there's no issues. Okay. Now we have 4 fasteners in the bottom here. One right near the muffler, one right here, basically right there, and over here. All we're going to do is the same thing. We're just going to pop them out, and then we're going to pop this cover out where the light's going to go. Same thing, you're going to use the flathead, pop these all out. The ones that are down here are basically like the clips that are in the front bumper that hold the tray down, basically, or splash guards. So these just pop right out. There you go. Now they're all popped out, so we can move this cover around. Hopefully you can see that. And then there should be some clips on here. Just kind of feel it with your fingers. Or you can get a better look. Right out. I'll show you guys too. This is the back of it. On the cover here, what I did was I just basically grabbed it from the front. I pushed a screwdriver on here, just pushed these through the holes and pulled it forward. That's it. That's the cover. Now it's out and ready to go. So I'll show you guys what I did really quick. Kind of skipped a step. This cable came with an extender for the yellow wire. Just plugged it in, and I did put some electrical tape on here. Also, on the back of the light, there was a bracket. This bracket right here. You're basically going to need to unscrew it. There's 2 screws. This actually holds it into the back area. So you pop the light in from the front. I left the plastic on there so it protects it. Slide in from the front. Obviously I had to put the wire through first. And then now I have to basically put that bracket back on here on the light itself. So it's going to just hold it in place. And then on each side of the light you can see there's 2 little holes. There's holes in the bracket as well. We're just going to put these little pop clips in there as well. So that's what we're going to do with this. So you have to put the light in, take the bracket off, put the light, oh, I'm sorry. Take the bracket off, put the light through. And then once it's all through, you're going to reinstall this bracket. There's 2 screws that go in it. And then put those pop clips through here. Okay, so what I was talking about is this bracket slides over the light. You can see it latches on here and here. So basically what you do is you slide it over, attach those 2 silver screws. Once it's in place, you put these little pop clips in and slide the other piece in. It's actually really secure. I'm really surprised how that fits. So now that light's actually installed, and we have to go on to the wiring. And I'll show you guys here. This is the how it looks. Zoom out. We'll get up. And that's how it looks so far. Looks pretty sweet. Just gotta wire it up now. See how it matches the taillights. Okay, so now we're supposed to slide the wires through one of these holes. So I went to the one on the left side. You can see it right here. Used to be a little rubber little tab. Just push it through, it'll fall through the bottom of the bumper. The easiest thing to do is if you have a piece of wire, steel, or even a hanger, just literally tape the wires at the end. You can wrap the whole thing if you want. This is not focusing very well. And what you're going to do is slide this through the hole. It's going to go through the hole and basically just hook this through on the bottom and then slide it up. That's the easiest thing to do. It's like fishing wire through a attic, kind of the same sense. Just to have a little peace of mind, I'm just taping this with electrical tape. I don't have any extra wire loom right now, and I didn't really care to get any. I mean, this will do. It's already insulated with wires, so just added protection and to keep all the wires together so they don't get split up or frayed or anything like that. So that's all I'm doing. I wrapped it from the base of the light. I'm just gonna do it the whole way. Like I said, it stays together. You have no issues later on. If you ever need to take it off, just get a razor blade, and it's really simple. So I'm just gonna wrap this up. I'm at the end, I'm just gonna leave a little bit of room if I have to play with anything here. And that's right. So now we're at the end of the wire here. Just gonna tape the end together. I'm gonna get the steel rod. Made a little hook on it. Go through that little hole. Basically comes towards the end of the bumper. What you're going to do is just put on the wire, pull the cover back. And just right out. A lot easier than trying to fish it out yourself. Makes life a lot easier. So, came out of that little hole. Everything's pulled tight, and there you go. If you really want, you could tape it to something so it doesn't fall back. Really don't think you need to do that, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Pain in the ass. So just tape it to the trunk here. I have plenty of room to play with. So now that I have the actual plug-and-play harness, what we're gonna do, we have these little connectors here. Wire's already stripped. Don't really need any more slack. Just have a crimp here, crimp tool. So what we're gonna do is insert these at the bottom here. Just apply some pressure and crimp the wire together. Pretty easy. And then we're going to crimp this one as well. So there's 3 total. And now we have the last one. So this wire is not exactly thick. Just gonna crimp a little extra off. You can see me here. Just gonna crimp a little extra off, bend it so it's thicker, and then now won't have to worry about it sliding out. Even though I'm gonna crimp it, like I said, just have that peace of mind. So crimp that together, and we're good to go. So the kit that they gave us, very simple, very easy, plug and play. So one side's gonna go into the harness that comes from the front of the car. This piece is gonna go into the actual taillight connection. And then the wires that we routed up, we're gonna get connected to here. Pretty simple. Alright, this is my manual focus now. Things have been driving me crazy. So you got the end connector. Now unplug this off the back of the taillight. It's a male connection, so the female obviously is going to get plugged into here. Clips right in. You're going to grab your wires that we already crimped together. You'll really just slide right on to here. And you have your red and black. So now these are all connected. We're going to plug this piece back to the tail light where the brake light bulb is. Or, I'm sorry, where the turn signal is. Just plugs right in. I'm going to leave it out for now. Just going to test it out, see if the wiring works, and that's it. Just show you guys another thing. On here there was that little rubber grommet. I removed it. This is where that wire came out. So this is how it is all connected. So you get the extra wire just tucked behind the insulation. And I just put some duct tape here just because you don't want any water getting in here or any moisture, especially getting into the harness. That is the biggest pain in the ass. It will ruin everything. You can get mold in the trunk. So yeah, just threw a little duct tape on there to seal it. Hopefully that's better than nothing. And that's it.